Alright, got a fun video for you today. So like you saw right there, I'm doing some street 0 to 60 and 8th mile runs using the Track Addict on my cell phone, that app for there, and then Race Renderer to render that and get that into the video with all the overlays. Hope you enjoy this, and let's just jump right into it. Okay, run 1. That was the quickest run, and it was going downhill. So I really can't count that one, but go ahead and get into run 2. Okay, run 2. I hit the gas a little bit harder and I was getting some spinning. I know you can't hear the tire spinning right there. Say tire because my clutch packs are out, right? So didn't do so well, and it was slightly uphill there. So that got a 7.9 0 to 60 and a 10.7 8th mile at 71.4 miles an hour. Okay, let's go ahead and get into run 3. Run 3. This is a good flat ground right here. I did have a little bit of spin. You can hear that I pedaled it if you go back and listen to that. But overall did pretty good, and I think this is one of my fastest runs right here, if not the fastest run, even though I didn't give the person who was going down the road there under the speed limit significantly enough time to get ahead. So I pretty much chased them down. All right, so we got a 7.4 0 to 60, a 10.4 8th mile, which not too bad right there. Okay, run 4. So you heard I had to pedal it again. It's kind of hard because it's once I hit past between quarter and half throttle, if I'm in there, I'm going to spin enough to actually slow myself down. So as soon as I feel it spinning, and it's one of them feel things, I don't feel the acceleration, and I know I'm spinning, so I got to get out of it a little bit. That slowed me down a bit right there with a 7.7 0 to 60 and a 10.6 or a 10.7 right there, 8th mile. All right, final run, run 5. Run 5. That one felt pretty good right there. It's actually a 1/10 of a second slower than run, 3 when I had Grandma on the road there. But, honestly, I don't know if this is accurate enough to record a 1/10 of a second using the cell phone tower signal right there. But it's still a pretty good baseline. 7.5 0 to 60 and 10.49, 10.5 8th mile right there. So that felt pretty good. Now, if you hear in the background, you probably can tell my rear end is the whining noise that I have there. So that's going to be something coming up is a rear end build. And then I can address the clutches and all the slack in there, bearings, all that all at once. And I'll probably go ahead and throw some control arms in there while I have everything out. All right, let's get into the compare. Okay, So we have, I consider about a 7.50 to 60 is what I was hitting pretty consistently around in there. This is a 93 Ford Mustang GT that was doing from the factory, as recorded by the 0 to 60.com, of a 7.9 right there. So that's the auto transmission GT, so that'd be the HO engine. So I am definitely quicker than that. I feel the accuracy is up there for that. So that's kind of neat right there. All right, next compare. Okay, the next one is a 91 Ford Mustang GT with a manual transmission. They didn't have the 93 listed with the manual, or else I would have put that one up there as well. So anyways, it's I'm not quite as fast as that, but I feel that if I get my traction at least better than only being able to hit about quarter to half throttle there, I'd probably be the same speed, if not a little bit faster than the Mustang with the manual transmission, which I think is pretty cool because I'm still running pretty much all stock parts. I do have the E6 heads that I ported out, but I mean, I don't know if I really gained a bunch doing that. There's a lot that I hogged out on the exhaust side, which on your Ford heads, that's where they're pretty weak at, is on the exhaust side of those right there. Okay, here's what I found for the comparison. As far as 0 to 60, 1968 Chevy Corvette 327 with a 3-speed manual transmission from the factory. That's where I'm at as far as my speeds and all that. So I think that's kind of neat, you know, kind of a cool thing there. Not that I'm picking on Chevy at all. I just found that was a cool comparison because, you know, the 327 was a pretty good running vehicle right there. I mean, that's a great engine, especially that little 3-speed. I think they use a Saginaw in that 3-speed transmission on those. And I might actually have one of those that I'll use in a project. All right, appreciate you watching. Alright, good fun video right there. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, someone else also did a video, they got theirs out before me, and that's Brailsford's Rides. And he has, I believe it's a 86, I know it's a 4-eyed convertible, kind of the same engine I have, just the non-HO engine, automatic transmission. I think it was the C5. Brailsford, if I said that wrong, you can comment below and make sure you can correct me there, right? Alright, so you can watch his video right here and show what he did on his street 0 to 60 in his Fox Body Mustang convertible 5.0, right? Okay, if you like this one, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, don't be afraid to comment down there, or share if you found this at least somewhat amusing, right? All those extremely fast times of me tearing up the pavement, right? Alright, I'll see you next time on Broken Tool Garage. Alright, so just the non-car content right here. Tender Warrior, Chapter 7. I've read Chapter 7, and I've answered my questions, right? So we're going to get into, if you're following along with me, we're going to get into Chapter 8. Oh, I didn't read the title yet. Does anyone here speak woman? A Man and His Lady, Part 2. So Chapter 7 was Part 1 on that. That's going to be interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to keep knocking this out. If you're just checking this out, then what I did, I guess what, a few weeks, 7 weeks ago, I challenged the guys who are watching this to read Tender Warrior with me, and then the challenge is to read 1 chapter a week, and then there's questions at the end to answer about that chapter and stuff like that. This is by Stu Weber. Pretty good book. I've read it already once. And it's, well, I'm reading it again, you know? So, alright, appreciate you watching.